Anyhow, welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
Carlos.
And this week, Mumei had a birthday. Aqua had a 5-year anniversary. And we got more streams from the 5 new HoloAdvent girls. So welcome to it.
I like coffee a lot.
Yeah, me too. Not a lot of preamble.
Sonic's having a great time over in the corner by himself.
Good cat.
Dare I ask?
Pleasant cat.
He was,
Are you rolling around on the treats?
yeah.
That's
He's
fine.
licking his tail, rolling around on the floor.
What a good boy.
I think that's how buffets should work. So you know how like you go to a buffet and it's like we put all this tantalizing food, very rollable food onto like these tables and we filled them with hazards like plates and pliers and shit. What if like you were just like allowed to like, you know, like walk around like a pig naked all over the buffet?
I don't think I'd like that a whole lot.
Okay, so I don't mean to be like strangely defensive. I'm just wondering if you can tell me why you wouldn't like it.
I mean, I'd be fine if it was just me. If I had a personal buffet where I could roll around naked on all the food, fine. I'm in. Cool. That sounds like a great time. Who would turn that down, frankly? But I don't want to have to eat after like some guy that paid $15 so he could roll around in my food does that because I just think that that's kind of weird on his part.
Yeah.
You're one of the guys that likes those, like, dump the spaghetti on the table type videos, aren't you?
Dump meals, I believe they're called.
I much deeply prefer to put 1 pound of pasta inside a 20-pound roll of Parmesan. You know, $20,000 worth of fresh Italian cheese, and you scoop out a little divot like you're planting a tree. And you just drop the shittiest pasta you made in your pan like you're a dying bachelor.
I am a dying bachelor.
This is true. And as dying bachelors, we love VTubers.
I don't know that one's going to stay. That one... That might be a little too off the wall to be our opener.
I never know where things are going to land. I just throw them. They're Hail Marys.
That might get edited in after the credits or something.
Yeah, a little secret, little like, here you go, fans.
Yeah.
We can be like Salt Bay, like...
If you've seen this, we've given up.
Yeah. I love that for us. I really do. So let's start up with actually something a little bit more positive. Let's actually get on the subject. The Moomster had a boofster.
I really hate that. Mumei had a birthday. Sounds a little better.
That doesn't sound as ambiguous.
Yeah, that's a lot more clear messaging.
I'm not going to talk for the rest of the show.
Okay, I wasn't going to suggest that, but I'm happy to accept it.
I think it's the mustache. It's not doing anything for me.
No, it's warping your mind. You're too distracted by the fact you have a mustache on your face at all times. You have to keep sitting there going, oh my god, I have a mustache.
So let's...
Anyway, Mumei had a birthday. She's got owl feathers because she's an owl.
True.
That's one of the things I like about Mumei. What do you like about Mumei, Carlos?
I don't know. She's just a nice, calm person.
Yeah.
And then she's not.
Yeah.
I like how if there was an assassin and he can only kill people through voices, there's a chance he might accidentally take out Gura or her. It depends on who he was hired to do. And he'd go home and be like, fudge, I messed up. I'm a very poor voice assassin.
If it's Iris that was the assassin, certainly.
Yeah.
So
I only caught a little bit of the birthday.
Yes.
I saw the loot. The merch looked really good.
Oh, I haven't seen the merch. Do we have?
Pretty sure one of them is a tote bag based on the human.
There's a coffee cup, like coffee thermos.
Yeah.
There's what looks like a dice tray. Actually,
Yes, there was a dice tray.
Is it a dice tray?
Yes. I think that's just flat out a dice tray.
Pretty solid, actually.
It's cute, but strangely enough, the people I play D&D with would see my anime girl dice tray and go, ha, nerd.
If you didn't have to buy
that sounds right.
If you didn't have to buy like the whole thing as a set, I'd probably get like the coffee thermos and the dice tray.
Yeah, sets are kind of rough.
Okay, so it's officially Mumei's caffeine tumbler, Mumei's moom tray, Tote Ali friend bag, Hootsie hangers, and a bonus Polaroid style bromide card if you get the limited edition pack of everything. So that's pretty cool. The caffeine tumbler actually is really cute. I like that a lot. I kind of want one of those. It's one of those like leathery style dice rolling things where you snap the corners together so that it sits upright and contains your dice when you roll, which is really nice.
If you have metal dice, you have no excuse not to have one. Please stop rooting your friends' tables.
Yeah, that's fair. The Hootsie hangers are for like keys and things like that. And stick them next to your door. And then the Totally Friend bag is a little tote bag shaped like Friend, which is her little mascot character.
With a pocket inside.
And it has a pocket inside, which is cool.
Yeah.
Overall, very cute merch. Aside from that, she had a live stream, I'm assuming. Did she did like a karaoke or something?
Yes,
right?
it was karaoke.
Which is good to hear. Because as we know, Mumei's been taking care of her voice a lot recently. She's been holding back on doing singing and things like that.
She's been on vocal rest.
Yes, so it's good to hear that she's back to the point where she feels comfortable that she can sing.
Although it was pretty funny. I think it was like her first stream back after she took her break was a karaoke stream.
Yeah, it was.
Of course. She likes singing. She's good at it. It's always fun to listen to her sing because she has such a unique like vocal range that she uses.
She has a lot of technique.
Yeah.
Like, she's really good at making me go, oh.
Yeah.
I get weak.
It's definitely a very particular sound that she has. So it's really cool when you get to hear that. And she's done a lot of unarchived karaoke in the past. So it's nice when we get something that is archived.
Finally, I can keep this.
Yeah. I can revisit this and remember.
I'm so tired of turning to those back alley reposters.
So apparently Bijou was supposed to be a part of this, right?
She was supposed to be. I only saw the clip from this, but she had recorded like a birthday song of some sort for her, and Mumei hits the play button. It plays for about 2 seconds and stops.
All we got was hap. That's half of happy. So that's unfortunate, frankly.
Yeah.
I like that Bibu already threw some stuff in though. I've quickly grown to be very fond of the Crystal Princess. So
yeah, we'll go a little more in depth into Advent here in a little bit.
Certainly we will.
She rocks.
It's nice that she's already like reaching out and doing stuff. So that's cool. Okay. I want the caffeine tumbler. I don't know about you guys. I don't know if there's anything you guys want from that, but
There's nothing that really suits my style. Like I said, I'd be mocked by my friends and family.
fair.
Well, the tumbler and the dice tray are the only thing that I really want out of it.
I'm in the market for a dice tray.
So, HoloID 3 has new outfits on the way again.
Indeed.
They're going to have a relay to reveal them all on August 15th. What do we think?
I think I only saw like the teaser image for Kobo's, and it looks really intense.
Yeah, they had a teaser image for them all, and you can't really tell what two of them are really going to be like, but you can see Kobo's has an insane amount of detail. There's something about hers is going to be really detailed and really like I don't know, frilly type thing.
From what I saw, it seems like they're going to be more of like traditional outfits with like big headdresses kind of thing is what it looks like. Ollie's outfit that she got a while ago is what it makes me think of, where she has like the big hairpins coming out and stuff like that. I don't know what we're going to get at the end of the day, but I'm sure they're going to be really cool because like you guys said, the outlines are they're very detailed. There seems like there's a lot of really intense design happening here.
Yeah.
So I think that in the end, these are going to turn out to be really cool. And it's always great to see HoloID 3 getting some love, frankly.
Yeah.
I thought it was really funny that I was watching something the other day. It was, I guess, we'll get to the new Hologra in a little bit, but they showed up in the new Hologra, but they were like trapped inside screens because they don't have 3D models yet. So I'm glad.
I didn't even think about that, but
Yeah.
all right.
So in the Hologra, they're trapped inside screens, and that's because they can't be 3D yet. So that doesn't happen. But it's hilarious to me that they got their Hologra debuts before they have their 3D models too.
Yeah.
Because that's exceedingly uncommon.
Yeah. It's clear they needed it.
Yeah, it's a throwback to, in my mind, to when Iris first showed up in a 3D like live concert. I think with Sora, but she was made of cardboard.
She was cardboard in Calli's birthday stream as well.
Yeah, because she just doesn't have a 3D model. But they were like, screw it, you can be a cardboard person. So she just shows up.
Yeah.
You know?
We're fans of cardboard people.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you think?
She agrees.
Very insightful.
Yeah. If you're listening on audio, that was a joke because we have a 3D full size.
They can hear her.
Oh, okay.
They believe. It's like the Polar Express. If you believe in VTubers, you can hear her.
If you haven't been able to tell, by the way, this week we're all a little, I don't know, tired. I guess there's something wrong. There's something in the water. But also we're just hitting a lot of really quick little information nuggets to start off with this week before we get into the really intense, I'd say, discussion of course, the newest generation of HoloLive English.
Yeah,
which that's where all the content is.
Those are the worms in my brain.
Yeah, that's what we've all been watching all week. But we're trying to highlight some of the like other news that we really do care about first. Just HoloAdvent's coming, like, and then also of course afterwards we do have some discussion of non-HoloLive stuff for once. So.
We've said for once a couple of times, but I think we've been good. Lately we've been out of HoloLive jail. We've talked.
I don't know. Lately we've been talking almost exclusively about Advent, so.
My mental scars disagree.
The only thing I will say was I didn't have any time to do anything related to Nijisanji this week, and I specifically put a note in here that there were things that I was considering putting in, and I've decided I want to skip out on Nijisanji entirely this week.
Yeah.
Because there's been so much negative stuff coming out again, and I don't want to just exclusively talk negative about them. I hate doing that.
We're talking double-digit graduations.
Yeah, I typed in like just into the Google News Nijisanji. I read about this. Yep.
The catch with that is it's Nijisanji Academy.
Yeah.
That's
wow. We should talk about that.
I don't really want to go too.
I don't understand enough about it to comment.
It's basically their training / like introductory program. People they have a certain term that they go through as a HoloLive University student, and then if they're successful and things are working well for them, they get hired on as a full talent. Is basically the idea.
I can only think of it as like those like stands who are like, what if high school, but all the teachers were One Direction?
Yeah, exactly.
So like it's like, what if like HoloLive or Nijisanji, but all the teachers are VTubers? Ame would teach chemistry. And it'd be so cool, and we'd all be friends with them.
But they're students. They're students, Cam.
Maybe they divide it in half and be like, this half are the teachers, and this half get to be this. Like, Kiara would not be a teacher. She would be the student.
I mean, Choco is a school nurse, sort of, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's part of her shtick.
So I think that'd be her shtick. Moving into our AU, as the cool kids call it.
Oh, God. I don't know how we're here already. We're in the weird part already.
My strength grows stronger.
I guess so.
All right.
Well, anyway, the point: go to false ID if you want something that's not just negative regarding them.
That's it.
Because honestly, they're any color has rubbed me the wrong way so hard the last month or two that it's really hard to just get on the good side of them for me personally right now. I gotta get back to just watching their actual streamers and just ignore their company for a while.
What's the golden rule if you don't have anything nice to say? Like, we're waiting till we have something nice to say. Yeah. That's on us to find the nice stuff and not just go, did you know that this company sucks bad? We're gonna repeat this next week.
And that's just it. At this point, like, we've given you more information than we originally planned to anyways. Seriously, check out False ID. So there you go.
Yep.
Back to HoloLive.
Back to our comfort zone, our safety net.
Yes. Nuggets of information. Little breadcrumbs of joy to liven up your week.
Nuggets of information.
Noel got her 3.0 update. So she joins the likes of Fubuki and Marine.
It looks good. I'm scrolling through it.
Yeah. So she's got... I like the fact that like half of the pictures showing this off that we're looking at are her like in shadow because she's doing something mischievous apparently. She can stick her tongue out, of course. Her movements are a lot more fluid, all that normal stuff that comes with the 3.0 update. Mm-hmm. She has a nice little gamepad that she can use now. Just in general, it's a punch up. She looks good. She's got new expressions, new tears that she can shed.
She had some heart eyes, I saw.
Yep, she had heart eyes. She's got a mouse and keyboard she can play with now. So she's got a ton of nice little upgrades. I'm wondering, unfortunately, usually when the 3.0 update happens, they lose all their alternative outfits, which is unfortunate. Mm-hmm. But it's such a bump in technology that it's usually worth it for them in the end.
I would give up all my clothes to be more expressive.
It's good to know. I'm sensing a YouTube video.
You just wake up and like, where'd all my clothes go? And you look in the fucking mirror and you don't have like Daenerys Targaryen eyebrows. Like, oh, like you can just really emote now. Well, I'm dropping my JC Penney, and I'm filming new headshots.
There you go. I'll be the model at JCPenney now. All right.
Always been my goal.
Next up, Moona is back to streaming, which is
Yeah.
good. She was out for undisclosed reasons. Well, she had a death in the family. I
Yeah,
believe is what happened.
That's about as disclosed as we need.
Yeah, we don't need any more than that.
It's called bereavement, kids.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We said it then. We'll say it again. Take all the time you need if something like this happens to you. It takes a long time to deal with it, anyways. And there you go.
I think she's been back for over a week already.
Yeah. So it's good to have her back. Of course, we're always happy to have more Moona. We hope everything's going as good as it can. And that's the big news about that, I guess.
One other little thing, just a little tidbit on Moona. Her and Ollie had a good time here recently.
Oh yes, go on.
I don't know if the two of you saw. It's been popping all over the place, but somebody made a fan video comparing the chest sizes of all of the Hololive
I'm seeing
members.
it as we speak. I'm going to be very polite and say this is unhinged behavior. But sure.
Damn, down to like half centimeters and 0.4 centimeters. Wow.
Shion's bigger than Aroha? What?
Suisei's bigger than anyone? What?
What?
Interesting.
I thought Polka would be higher than Subaru.
Yeah. No, Subaru is like one of those ones you don't expect, but
It feels strangely dehumanizing to see like them like scroll past like character, breast size, continuing along the Orwellian pipeline. But sure, this is ranking.
you know the only time that like Marine would watch this and get to her and then be like, "That's bullshit. I'm bigger than X."
Yeah,
Damn, Amelia's in the top tier, man. What's going on?
whoever made this put so much effort into it.
This is really high effort to like.
Because he even put a disclaimer on it, like there's like red or green color coding or something in it.
Yeah.
And that's for like one color is like official models and the other was like non-official models. That
I feel like
he had to
blue is
use.
official.
Ay.
But yeah, Ollie and Moona both watched this, and if you scroll into the comments, have both commented on the video itself.
Ollie's the kind of person to go like she was googling this every day. When the video finally came, she's like, yes.
Finally, it's happened. It's called "Taking Every Booba Shape in Hololive." Is the name of the video. It's by Alice Channel.
Coco's the biggest. Wow.
Of course, Coco's the biggest.
What a great time we all had. We bonded as friends. We had laughs. Well, thank you, Carlos.
You're welcome.
I'm glad you brought this to our attention. This is necessary for us.
Yeah.
I saw it posted like 5 times, and after the 5th time, I'm like, okay, fine, I'll bite.
You love it when YouTube forces you to watch something against your will.
Yeah.
You're going to click on it eventually. I know you're going to do it. All right. HoloLive Connect the World, the big EN concert, has been re-edited. So if you bought a ticket, you can watch that now. I assume there'll be a Blu-ray at some point, but I guess that hasn't officially been announced.
I checked. I couldn't find any release of it yet.
That'll
But
be one for sure.
by the time this video's out, the actual VOD will be down for it anyway. So you will only be able to get the Blu-ray if you want to watch it.
Well, that's the ideal. At some point, we all said we were going to watch this, and then none of us actually paid for it. Is the unfortunate truth of it.
There's a lot going on.
There's always something happening.
Yeah.
So,
But I
That
think
was their mistake to make Bay part of the free content.
true.
I think they gave people like a week to watch the re-edited version of the concert.
Yeah, I saw some things about this where they were saying that there were unfortunate zooms that were like they were zoomed too far in at certain points, and just generally the camera work wasn't as good as they had hoped it would be.
The general
So-
consensus was there was too much shots of the audience, and the camera was zoomed in too far from most of the concert.
Yeah. So they fixed a lot of that. Again, by the time you're hearing about it from us, it's already gone, I guess. But you know what?
There will be a Blu-ray at some point, pretty much guaranteed.
Maybe
go.
even a DVD.
I don't think that'll happen, but thank you, Cameron. It's good to hold out hope, I guess.
VHS.
Let's talk about some anniversaries. Sakura Miko had her 5-year anniversary. She has a new original song, and she has announced a new EP that is coming. It's not out yet, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, we don't believe it's out.
It's in her stream is in Japanese. It's very, very difficult to get a hold of this in English.
Yeah. There was a celebration video that was shown at Times Square. Did you see this at all, Cam?
No.
They rented a billboard, as they have done with Ina in the past.
Much like the Pikmin community.
Yes. And they had a ton of different fan artists. There's actually a website for this as well that you can go to. And they showed a video ad and showed off a ton of different art from the different people that have made it. And then Miko reacted to it on a stream, on her anniversary stream. It was really cute, actually. She went through the website and she talked about how some of the artists have been there for her for literally years at this point, and how she's worked with some of them and things like that. It's really interesting.
It's always hilarious how this keeps happening. I bet people in Times Square are just at this point used to this, because I see all the time people rent out Times Square billboards for the most ridiculous weeb things.
Yeah, I think Solon had, for her birthday or anniversary or something, they rented out for her as well. And then I definitely know that they did it for Ina. They've done it for a few different other folks. It's always hilarious.
One day there's just going to be a VTuber birthday every day, and Times Square is just going to be dominated.
They'll have a dedicated VTuber screen.
One of these days, somebody's going to rent out a Times Square billboard, and they're going to put an actual live VTuber on it.
There has to be a rule against live streams.
So, okay. Here's a thing that I guess I didn't talk about to anybody until this moment.
Okay.
Because I had forgotten about it. I went to Akihabara in June, and at one point I got off of the train and went down the stairs and left the station, and I turned a corner and there was a fucking VTuber on a wall dancing. And I was like, my God, I'm home. But also, I don't know who the VTuber was, unfortunately, and also they were speaking exclusively in Japanese because, of course, they
That's
were.
inconsiderate.
How dare they?
Fansubbers get
Speaking
on it.
Japanese in Japan. It was just really funny and a little weird, and also they at first it was like an advertisement, and I came back later and they were actually chatting with people just on the street and being like, hey, how's it going? So yeah, that's a thing. That is a thing. Interactive billboards.
Moshi.
Moshi Moshi, Jesus days. So that's an old meme. Yeah, that is a possibility someday that we will see such a thing happen. Also having a 5-year anniversary because they're from the same generation, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It must be if they debuted this close together, right? Anyways, it's Aqua.
It's Aqua!
Yes, the purple onion from Japan. She has done a call-in stream, which was really cute and fun. I know that a few different people called in. It was great because she was it's sort of like a Bochi situation where she was sitting there and she was like, I don't know if anyone's going to call. But I know that Pakora called in at one point. There's a few clips out there that are pretty cute that I've seen. Again, we rely on clippers for a lot of these things because we don't speak Japanese.
Aqua is another very exclusively Japanese streamer.
Mm-hmm. Yes. It simply is what it is. There's no getting around it. You want to talk to Aqua, you're going to learn Japanese. So,
although it was pretty interesting to me that translated clip I saw here, I don't know, a week, sometime recently anyway, where Aqua was just talking about how she's actually not quite as much of a shut-in anymore, that she started to realize that some of the other people in HoloLive are actually friends, and having friends is a good thing. Yeah.
Which again, the number one comment on that, I believe, Cameron, you pointed this out, was Blooming Onion. Because she's really come into her own, and it's great that she said that being alone isn't as nice as it used to be, and she likes to have people around because it feels warm now or whatever. Mm-hmm. And it's really cute. And it's great to see this. It's like real human character development in my anime. So it's just wonderful.
Becoming friends with other people? Oh, this is just like my anime.
It's just like one of my Japanese anime.
Thanks, Otacon.
She also announced that she's having a live concert on August 15th that is called Dreamy Day.
That's what I would call it too.
Yes. Look forward to Dreamy Day, Alive by Minato Aqua on August 15th.
August 15th.
It's August 15th.
August 15th, folks.
Yep. Don't forget it.
Is that a reminder for August 15th? Thank you.
HoloLive is having a Pokemon Unite tournament on August 10th. That's before long. That's probably before this podcast
I think
comes
that's tomorrow, actually.
out. 2 days from now. But it'll be after, or it'll be before this is actually live. So tell us what happened down below in the comments.
Who won? Which one was your favorite? You decide.
The nice thing about this tournament is that there are competing members from every branch of HoloLive. You got EN, JP, and ID all mixed together. Fubuki, Shion, Okayu, Bakura, and Nene are on a team. You got Calli. Sorry, I've been watching too much Bay. You got Calli, Kiara, Ame, Iris, and Fauna on a team. And you got Ollie, Anya, Rene, Kaela, and Kobo all on a team. According to this note here, Carlos, ID is a pretty stacked team because they've got Ollie and Kaela.
Yeah, so I haven't got a chance to watch too much. They were doing a lot of practice streams. Well, Kyla was doing a practice stream one day, and she was just playing, and it's like, oh, I think I might actually lose this one. Good.
Oh, my God.
It's like, I'm going to have to start farming. And she actually loses that. It's like, guys, this was my first loss on this account. And she goes into her match history, and she just has 19 wins in a row, and that was her first loss.
Win-loss ratio of 19.
On the fucking Pokemon MOBA.
I thought it was really funny that Kiara and Fauna have done a collab stream practicing for Pokemon Unite. So Fauna said, Kiara, you actually have to read what your abilities do. And then Kiara's response was, I'm not here to read, I'm here to game. Basically.
I don't want to learn. I want to push buttons.
Yes. I don't want to feel horny anymore. I just want to be happy. So Kiara, gamer Kiara.
She's literally
comes out.
unga-bungaing.
Yes.
So the way it sounds, it's going to be ID versus JP, and it's going to be Fauna and Ame trying to rein their team in.
It's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, I don't think Calli has any experience with MOBAs.
And I'll tell you what, Kiara is not bad at the game, but she completely and utterly lacks map awareness. She's like walking past team fights and to try and capture things. Like
that's the hardcore sign of somebody that does not play that type of game ever.
Yes. It just is what it is.
Like
and Fauna's just like, it's okay. You do what you need to, Kiara. It's like she's dying in a team fight, and Kiara's like on the other side of the map.
Fauna's like a patient mother.
It was a pretty good stream, honestly. I watched it for probably about a half hour. I got out of it, which just was painful to watch that.
I didn't get to watch any of that. I just imagine that Fauna will show up to it and somehow be obscenely good at it like she normally is.
Yeah, that sounds like Fauna.
Fauna games.
She's a gaming Kieran. All right, anything else about Pokemon Unite? I'm kind of looking forward to this now.
Curious how the tournament goes. Wouldn't be my choice of game. But then again,
Pay to win MOBA's not your choice?
No, stream. Neither is Valorant.
Fair. Hopefully they're like cruising through games though, so
Yeah.
we'll hit on something good, I'm sure.
Soon there'll be good video games. Just be patient.
Someday. All right. Now that we've gotten through all the little bits and bobs,
I love Bobs.
let's talk about the meat of the conversation. HoloAdvent.
What?
Let's start with the group stream. They did a Left 4 Dead 2 collab.
Yeah.
How did this go for everyone?
I was able to catch a little bit of it. Not nearly as much as I wanted to. And I think I saw like 2 clips of it. Unfortunately, it was streaming during a time where I was busy.
I watched the whole thing.
That's my boy!
There we go. Carlos on the ball again. I watched some of it. I watched a little bit of Bibu being a troll, which was always fun. She was shooting cars on purpose and lighting her friends on fire, as you do in Left 4 Dead 2.
Left for fucking dead.
It was a combination of Bibu and Shiori. Which one was being the worst one for the team? As I watched Shiori's perspective for it.
I see.
And she spent a lot of the match just kind of running off on her own.
Yeah, that's always the people that are fun to play with in Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, just leave the group.
Somebody get me. You're on the other side of the map. Somebody get me anyways.
Turn
Every
around.
time.
I mean, oddly enough, she was also not the one that got knocked down most of the time. So
Do elucidate.
it was a lot. A lot of the time, it was her attempting to get back to revive the rest of her team.
I love that for her. That sounds like her for some reason. I would imagine that she's just randomly cracked at Left 4 Dead 2. Like, headshotting, like, hunters and stuff as they're mid-jump, things like that. So, the other thing was... Narissa thought Left 4 Dead 2 and Team Fortress 2 were the same game.
Oh no, another
Yes.
genius.
I like Narissa a lot. I was mentioning this earlier to these guys off podcast, but YouTube has determined that I don't like Narissa, and I don't know why, because I really like Narissa a lot. But YouTube has decided that I will never be recommended anything involving Narissa at all, and it's really frustrating because I just have missed like most of the things she's done so far. I'm subscribed to her. I try and catch stuff where I can. I watch some of her karaoke stream and stuff, but it's a fight for me to get to Narissa's content for some reason.
Just let me see what she's doing.
On the other side of things, YouTube has determined I really love Fuwamoco because every clip I get recommended now is Fuwamoco. And don't get me wrong, I love the dogs. They're cute. They're great. I like them a lot. Holy shit, I'd like to see the other members of Advent sometimes, you know?
It was actually really entertaining with them in this Left 4 Dead stream because they were true to my Left 4 Dead game style, and they decided they were going to go melee only for most of it.
Yeah.
I have a few friends that play that way, yes.
That's how I play it.
Baseball bat.
Katana. I'm a weeb, you see.
Oh.
But yes, there's many different play styles in Left 4 Dead 2. I'm having a mental throwback to when Myth first came out and they did a Left 4 Dead 2 collab. I feel like this is some sort of a callback, perhaps.
It could be.
But they
it
didn't
could be.
have enough people, so they had to get their manager to play, and their manager carried
Oh
them
my god. That's
through the
that's
game.
a fucking throwback.
Exactly. So I feel like I love the fact that they're like speed running through there's obviously a strategy here. And if we talk about what their first week streams are, then it becomes kind of obvious because there's games that that are the current games that are popular to stream right now. What's the Up game?
What, Only Up?
Only Up.
yeah.
I saw that today.
Yeah, Shiori played that.
Yeah, exactly. and things like that.
That's the fall sound.
Yeah. That's very accurate.
And then some robot voice that's like,
When I went to school, my teachers were stupid idiots, fucking dumbasses. The housing market's in shambles.
You have to say you're a failure.
I am a failure.
No, you're a failure.
Yes.
Who's on first?
yes. Classic. Good bit.
Oh my god. I've never been so actually frustrated on this podcast. Let's just talk about VTubers.
I miss Vtuber.
So they played Left 4 Dead. Shiori got lost in the mall as a kid once, and it was like this, apparently, is what she said.
She specifically said that. It's like, oh, this is just like when I got lost as a kid.
So they were playing one of the mall levels. Of course,
Nothing's okay with her.
that's kind of why she's fun, frankly.
Fuwamoco's all like, one time we got an ice cream, and then after we got the ice cream, my mom got us another ice cream, and then we went to the store and we found a DVD. And Shiori's like, grasshoppers be looking pretty tasty right now.
She has already eaten a bug on stream, right?
I've been waiting to talk about during the Shiori. You have no idea how fucking disappointed I was when I clicked on her stream. Maybe I'm stupid, but when I saw the stream, I read the word bug snacks. So I was like, oh, she's playing bug snacks. I'm waiting for you to drink your water so patiently. And I click on it and she's eating fucking bugs. It's like, no, bug snack.
She's eating bugs while playing Only Up.
It's like the worst of both. That's the worst of snacks and video games.
Let's just go to Shiori at this point. The Left 4 Dead 2 collab obviously was a lot of fun. Very
Yeah,
cool,
but that's about all you can really talk about. They had fun. Bibu leading the way.
Yeah.
They were kind of getting their own I don't know, personality and what they were going to be doing around each other.
I watched a little bit of it, and it was like mostly chaos.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for like the collab juices to really settle in, because early collabs are always chaotic. I don't know if y'all remember, I hold the stream dear to my heart, the Surgery Sim 2 stream, where it's the first time Myth was ever like touching each other and doing shit. That was a weird fucking stream.
It was very insane, yes.
Like Ame and Gura figuring out how to speak to each other. Ina in the corner desperately figuring out how to play the game, and her mic going, man, guys, we did... What was that, Ina?
Oh no.
Lots of filler words. So waiting on that collab juice to solidify.
Yeah, we're getting there.
And of course, it turns out it wasn't really on purpose, but the level they picked was the car escape level, the race car escape level, and I'm assuming you two know that level is actually kind of hard.
Yeah, because the ending, you have to collect gasoline canisters.
God, the fucking gasoline canisters.
And one of them pointed that out, and Bijou's just like, it's literally the first level.
She's not wrong. It
That one's
is
hard. I mean, it's not the fucking rain. It's not hard rain, or that one's called.
Heavy
but-
rain.
Yeah, but it's still hard.
God.
Like, you probably want to
The
start
sugar
with
mill
Carnival.
with full of witches. It's a hard ass level right there.
I'm nostalgic now.
Yeah. I played that game like 2 weeks ago. All right, Shiori. Let's just jump straight to Shiori. I know you guys want to talk about Shiori, but
I'm excited to talk about Shiori, but you don't gotta worry. I'm always a patient bug. But let's get her out of the way.
all right.
Shiori. So where do we want to start with Shiori? Because there's so much to discuss.
She eats bugs.
Yeah, she does eat bugs.
She really likes bugs.
Yeah, I watched it. I like that
she fucking would.
she was like, tastes kind of like an almond. Almond is how she said it.
You're supposed to hate this. You're supposed to be overreacting.
Yeah, I know, right? And she's just like, these are neat.
Well, that's very different from Pippa's stream we'll get to later.
Oh, God, no. Oh, God, please. Why?
Save Pippa for last.
Always
Where
last.
she belongs. I don't mean it, Pippa. So Shiori, she's been doing a lot of different streams since her
she's
debut.
been 100% a comfy streamer.
Very little gaming, though.
I would say she's an uncomfy streamer personally, but not a whole lot of gaming, as we said. So what has she been doing?
Well, the big one for me, and the stream I probably caught the most of, would be the Parasite stream, which y'all know I was hyped for. Did not disappoint. She did, in fact, pull up a fucking, like, microscope that she plugged into her computer and showed us slides of various things. We saw microorganisms. We saw little organs. There's a part where she showed us a rabbit spine. Like, it's been dyed of red blood. And she's like, see, this is just like Pecora Senpai. Like, no, nothing like her. Shut up, you weirdo. Don't make me think of... Oh... Shiori has, if a VTuber passes away, Shiori has dibs on the body. Like, they are in the basement being dissected.
That makes sense. That's why she likes to eat things with scissors, I assume.
Yeah, God. I fucking scroll down her fucking not the Parasite stream, the fucking bug eating stream, and the top comment is day 7 of eating with scissors. I understand now. It's like, oh no, oh God, no.
No one's fixing her. She's breaking others.
She's unfixing other people. But yeah, she fucking is passionate about this biology stuff. She's showing all these slides. She thinks they're pretty because they're dyed. She is not bothered by these morose topics. Mm-hmm. It was strangely comfy, but you're not falling asleep to it.
Fair enough. I mean, overall, her first week or so of streaming has been a stream about parasites and other things that live inside you.
Yes.
A pajama party.
That turned into a full Advent collab.
Yeah.
Turned into an Advent collab. A Left 4 Dead 2 collab with everyone we talked about.
She played Bad Apple on piano, I believe.
Yes, she did that. That was like a short that she did.
And then I'm
I
glad,
think she posted that on Twitter. But
and I'm glad Carlos got a screenshot of that. She did her karaoke. The set list is very her. Animal I have become. Chop Suey. 3 Days Grace.
this was her unarchived.
Yeah,
karaoke.
unarchived. Papa Roach.
Yes, I caught actually some of this too. It was pretty fun. I really enjoyed it.
Hey, at least she sung a Muse song. I quite like that band.
Yes.
Time is indeed running out.
3 Days Grace, Animal I Have Become. She sang some Rise Against stuff. Like, I really liked it. I had fun with this.
It's just unfortunate she absolutely does not have the voice for that style
No,
of
she
music.
doesn't.
Though. She tried so hard, and she doesn't have like the scream in her voice to fit that type of song.
Nah, but it was pretty cute to watch her try.
Yeah.
Or not try. That was I don't know, mean of me to say it that way.
She's a good singer.
Yeah, she is a good singer. It was fun to watch her have fun singing.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. She's having fun.
There you go. All right. Is there anything else that Shiori's done in their first full week of streaming that we really want to highlight?
That's what really jumps to mind is like the highlights. Is like she has definitely outlined this is what you should expect. Yeah. Sometimes there will be a video game. Most of the time, it's whatever she thinks is interesting.
And there you go. Looking forward for her.
Looking forward.
It's all video games. No, I'm kidding. It is, though, mostly video games. She has just done Only Up and Phasmophobia. Next up, she's doing a fanfic reading ASMR.
She really wants fanfic.
Really bad.
Really likes reading.
She has set up a tag.
Yes.
She will read all of them.
Yes. She has rules for those. If you're going to write fan fiction, adhere to the rules, please. If you're going to send it to her. Mm-hmm. After that, she will be playing Escape Simulator.
With The Rock.
With the Bijou, the Beepoo. Then she will be doing a full collab with everybody else in Advent, playing EDF 5.
I'm actually
EDF,
looking forward
baby.
to that. That's going to be hilarious.
Dude, EDF is so good.
I played like a few hours of that game, and it's so ridiculous.
Dude, EDF is just always a good time. Those games are insanity. And then finally, on, I believe, Friday. So if you're listening to this and it's the day it came out, then guess what? It's today. There will be the first HoloAdvent opening up to non-HoloAdvent collabs.
Yes.
So it's a full collab of HoloAdvent and also Takanashi Kiara, who has secured them for Holotalk.
Kiara is very possessive.
Yes. Which I'm excited for because I like Holotalk. It's one of the big things I really like Kiara for. And then also, like, having all of Advent there is going to be super interesting, especially Narissa Ravencroft.
Ravencroft.
And this is because those two will not stop flirting on Twitter.
They are holding hands in the Costco.
Yes. It is really funny to me that Kiara actually at one point issued an apology because she is like fangirling too hard over Narissa. And she's just like, it's just really nice to have someone that appreciates me. And I'm just like, I literally responded and I was like, Kiara, we're all just happy. It's fine. Like, we're all happy that you have a new friend and you guys get along really good. We're excited to see what happens.
Kiara, hand on shoulder firmly. We know. We know what's happening.
Kiara, we call you aggressively gay for a reason. And it's okay. We all support you.
We're aggressively supportive.
Exactly. Narissa so far has done Unpacking, which I really liked. I watched a lot of this stream. I will watch any Unpacking stream because Unpacking is a fantastic game that I really, really love.
I enjoyed that game quite a bit.
Yes. And so watching her play through it was really fun. Narissa does not get embarrassed over underwear and such, which was funny.
No shame.
Nope.
It's great. She's very much just like, I'm here and I don't care, and sure, I'm an idol, I guess, whatever. Let's talk about underwear. You know, I don't wear any underwear, she says, proudly. She played One Hand Clapping, where she sang along to make her character move. Mm-hmm. I didn't really catch a lot of this, but it was fun. She played Untitled Goose Game with Bibu.
I did. Yeah, I watched a little bit of this one.
I caught a little bit of this. It was fun.
Yeah.
The goose go honk, you know. Anything you wanted to highlight from that one? Or
They were very chaotic.
Very much so.
Bibu had a lot of it. She brought a lot of energy to it.
Yes, she did. That is what Bibu do, frankly. She played Getting Over It, and apparently she finished the game.
She just beat it first stream.
Amazing, frankly.
Welcome to the Fauna Club.
Yeah. We'll see you in 49 more wins. Of course, the Left 4 Dead 2 collab happened, and she was in there. She played HoloLive Error, which I haven't had a chance to watch.
I skimmed this one a little bit. I had no idea this game even existed.
It was announced
Yeah.
long time ago.
So it's a horror, HoloLive horror visual novel game.
What if VTubers wanted to kill you?
Yeah. After watching this, I wouldn't say she's quite at Botan's level, but she does not appear to be afraid of this type of game.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. That can be entertaining in its own way.
Yeah.
And also, whenever she does get a little scare in her, that makes it all the better then.
It's like, oh, that was a good one then.
It's very rare for like Botan to scream, but when it happens, it's like, oh, that's a good scream right there, you know. It's a rare treat.
We're going to be able to talk about, I believe, the opposite when we start talking about the dogs.
Yes. Oh my God, we are.
Good.
But we're getting there. We're celebrating Narissa right now.
Yeah, we're
Damn
celebrating.
She, for their monetization celebration relay that they did, she sang karaoke. I will listen to about half of it. It's all very good. She's a good singer.
Really good singer.
Good singer. Solid picks on songs. Just overall, it was a very fun stream.
I do have the relay stuff in more detail later.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
I
we'll
saw
get
the
to
relay
that.
had its own segment.
And then she played Phasmophobia with Shiori. So there you go. That's a recap of everything she's done so far.
She'll be doing it soon. We haven't seen it yet, but the audience has.
Ah, yes.
That's important to note. I hope you enjoyed it, audience.
Yeah. So just in general, I really like Narissa. I'm fighting to watch her because like YouTube doesn't recommend her to me for some reason. I don't know what's going on with the algorithm there, but you know what? I'm looking forward to more. In general, I really like her. So
She's in the kind of the category same category as Calli for me personally, where I'm looking more forward to her music.
Yeah, the content she's gonna make
than her streams, because I never watch Calli do anything. I exclusively just come back to her channel for music.
Yeah.
that's fair.
Calli's like I don't watch like some of her stuff, then one day it's like she's streaming, I click on, it's like, this is cozier than I remember it being. And then her freakouts are fantastic.
Always.
But yeah, what can we expect from Narissa in the future?
She is going to be playing SOS: A Wonderful Life. Starting my life on the farm, she says. She'll be playing Ring Fit Adventure. Those streams are always very popular. EDF5, of course, with the collab. She'll have a new song cover on Saturday. And she will be playing The Witch's House as well.
Terraria.
And then on Sunday, she plays Terraria.
Oh, I might have to look into that.
And there you go. There's something for everyone.
God, The Witch's House. What a fucking throwback. This is back during that golden era of just RPG Maker horror games.
Oh, man, I've seen other folks play this, too.
I have seen this game get played through the whole way by a YouTuber who has definitely fallen the fuck off. So maybe I'll watch her. I'll replace those memories.
Well, that's good. All right, shall we move on to Bijou?
Bijou! Yep.
The Crystal Princess herself.
I do be screaming, yeah.
She has been doing quite a bit this past week. She played Elden Ring for 7 hours.
That's normal.
She used exclusively rock and crystal spells.
That does not narrow down too deeply.
The Crystal Rock Challenge. Apparently, it is a Yeet Rock build.
Yes.
Yeah.
She said that the plan was to only use rock and pebble based anything for combat, and unfortunately at the time, yeeting rocks was the only option she had. She found like a rock axe or something later on, and realized that she had to level up like 5 more times to get enough strength to actually use it.
That makes sense. I believe last week we talked about her trucking simulator stream, which was pure gold. She finally got to play Zelda Tears of the Kingdom as well. She said that she had been avoiding any and all information about that since the game came out, which is fucking impressive.
That is impressive.
Yes. Very admirable.
Well, imagine you get the news you're coming on the HoloLive and you're like, I need to not know anything about this game so I can fucking stream it.
100%. Like, that was her plan.
I'm encasing myself inside of this stone pillar so I may emerge in the future.
She played Phasmophobia solo. She played Final Fantasy XIV with her community for a few hours. The Left 4 Dead 2 collab, obviously. Again, she streamed Elden Ring for 7 hours. Her monetization celebration was her drawing stuff. She drew her first emote for when she gets membership.
Yeah.
So she's ready to go for that. She has also played Cooking Simulator. That is always a chaotic time. And earlier today, actually, I was trying to get into her Mario Kart 8 match because she was playing Mario Kart 8 with her community. I did not succeed. I tried for, probably 8 or 10 races in a row, and then I gave up. So, because it was dinner time.
I'm the FF14 guy here. I'm trying to figure out, because I remember her FF14 stream was notable because she actually managed to beat a Savage raid, which is the super endgame content. This is I'm really good at FF14.
She is the gamer right now.
Definitely.
I'm genuinely trying to see which fucking raid it was she was playing.
That I'm not sure
Yeah,
of.
and I don't know how to confirm it without pulling up the video.
But her streams have been really good so far, just in general. I've caught a lot of them. I guess I've caught at least a little bit of every one of them, actually. I really like her a lot. She's super good.
Yeah, I like her a lot too. And to me, it kind of seems like it's not like a huge deal, because I don't think Council doesn't come off as having like a strong leader to me either. But right now, it kind of seems like it's Bijou, Shiori, and then maybe Narissa are kind of like all three dancing around being like a potential leader for them.
It's like it's obviously supposed to be Shiori,
Yeah.
but she's kind of also doing like her own thing a lot. So
Yeah, and she's just kind of like really soft spoken too, and just I don't know. It's just Bijou is very. I mean, she's the gamer. She's been like taking charge with some of these collabs.
Oh, definitely. And if she's leading raids or whatever, then like
Yeah,
she can lead anything, frankly.
It looks like she's playing the current raid. So she's doing new Savage content? Yeah, she's playing. Oh, yeah. She's playing the newest raid on Savage.
There you go.
So if anything, yeah, she's opening up Google Docs and watching YouTube videos. Those are things you fucking research. If anyone's off their game, you lose. It stops being a video game, becomes a rhythm game.
yeah. Because
Welcome to your new job.
one of my friends was telling me about playing the new raids, and he said that him and his friends have been stuck on the new raids
Yep.
for like months. That they have yet to be able to beat them like at all yet.
That's crazy.
And the fact that she did this on stream.
Yeah. With strangers even.
Yeah.
She's good. If you're in a Savage raid, doesn't matter what fucking role you're playing, you're really good. Because Savage raids fucking punish every player on the planet. I think she plays support. Support's easy mode, speaking of someone who beat the whole game in support. You hang out, and when the tank does something stupid, or God forbid, the DPS sucks on a mechanic, you hit 3, and they're better. And then you go back to spamming 1. So yeah, good shit. I hope she does more FF14.
Oh, I'm sure she will. She's very.
It's the
big on
crystal
it.
game.
She tries to not, she tries to be say-so. She does. And she fails because memes, basically.
She was having a hard time with that during Elden Ring, where she's like, I'm trying so hard to be say-so, but the memes are so strong. They're so strong.
It's easy to fall to the memes, I understand. Sometimes you just repeat them without thinking, and it's like, oh no!
Actually, at one point during that, Calli came into her Elden Ring stream, because of course she would. And she knew Calli was there too. And at some point, and she said that the classic, was it chest ahead or something?
Oh yeah.
Nice chest ahead.
Amazing chest ahead.
Yeah.
Amazing chest ahead. And then she's like, oh, but not me, but Calli's in here.
Ah.
There you go.
So I'm looking at her schedule. I'm actually pretty impressed with the schedule.
Go ahead.
Starting with this probably already happened, right? Because I'm bad with numbers. Yeah, it's the 7th already happened, Cameron. We love Katamari reroll. Fucking love We Love Katamari. Today, a Tuesday, she played Mario Kart 8 with the Pebbles.
Yep, I watched that.
Over-
Tried to get in, couldn't.
And she also just did Overcooked with Fuwamoco. Saw a little bit of that before we start up. Tomorrow, she's playing Elden Ring.
Again.
Getting back on the challenge. On the 10th, she's playing Escape Simulator with Shiori. The 11th, EDF. On the 12th, she's doing Holotalk with Kiara and Advent. And then after that, she's playing Undertale of Calliope Mori.
Oh, Lord.
I will definitely be attending that. Undertale is up there for me. And then on the 13th, she's doing First Karaoke, Let's Sing.
I'm going to definitely be there for that.
I can't wait to see what music she likes.
Yes, I'm very interested.
Hopefully it's rock and roll.
It's pure bossa nova.
Rockanova.
So I feel like that's where we're at on Bijou. We should be pretty good. I think we caught up pretty well with her.
We're all caught up.
Yes. Oh, also she did confirm that her favorite character from Hamtaro is Bijou, and that's part of why she has her name.
Thank God.
There we go.
I was afraid that would be wrong. Those Hamtaro fans.
All right, let's move on to the twin doggos Fuwamoco.
Moco.
Sure. They revealed that they've actually, in the same vein as Nene, they applied to HoloLive about 4 different times before being accepted. They
Knock knock. Dogs. No.
Oh yeah.
We're not that desperate yet.
As far as I know, them and Bijou said that she had applied 3 times.
Yeah.
There you go. So I thought it was really funny because Fuwamoco were just like, yeah, we applied on the English side, on the Japanese side.
We can do both, fellas.
That's why they applied 4 different times, because they were applying for both like branches.
That's extra wild to me. That cements them even more as like half in English, half in Japanese as a branch.
It's funny because they claim their first language is dog,
Arf.
because they're still deep in character. And then they're just like, yeah, our parents only speak dog.
God. Fucking God.
And also they were like, no, our parents aren't single. Think about it.
Just think about
Just
it.
think about it.
But yeah, I think they had said they had also applied as a couple and also as separate like VTubers before too.
Yeah. They tried like 8 different ways to get into HoloLive until they finally got in.
Please, 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 please.
Fine.
Yay! Smiles.
That's them in a nutshell, dude. Yes, but you know what wasn't so smiling was the time they had playing Typing of the Dead Overkill. We got there, boys. We got there.
We got there. We got it. We did it.
This stream was insanity. It was so much fun. I watched it and really, really enjoyed it because, like, Moko has this tendency where every single episode they've done of Fuwamoco Morning, which is their half-hour-long morning variety show they do, they've had to address a misunderstanding that has happened since the last time they've streamed.
I just love that energy.
Yep, Fuwamoco played Typing of the Dead Overkill, and there's 3 difficulty levels available when you start that game. There's Bitch, which is easy, Agent, which is medium, and Motherfucker, which is hard. And so Fuwawa was just like, which one should we choose? And they're just like, not this one, not this one. And Mokoko is just like, yeah, not Motherfucker. Or did she say Mother Fluffer? It's hard to say. But either way, the next day on Fuwamoco Morning, they had Mokoko was just like, I didn't do anything wrong. I'm sorry. Like, and this has happened every episode so far. There's been something. These fucking troll ass dogs, which are like adorable cinnamon buns wrapped in marshmallow. Like, at some point, one of them says "motherfucker" like every other stream. It seems like, and then the next time they have to be like, "I'm sorry."
I will say, if this is intentional, it is a master stroke to follow up every single stream with an apology stream.
Dude, I swear it has to be at this point.
They're so fucking lost in the sauce that I wouldn't be surprised to learn they were like a scripted entity.
It's insane.
Sometimes the way they talk, it sounds
It's
like
scary. They're scary.
They're playing it again tonight. Oh my god. Okay. So that's going to be good. The other game they've played that was incredibly entertaining to watch was Spooky's Jump Scare Mansion.
I saw clips.
A classic horror game.
Horror.
It was certainly a horror game to them because they spent most of it screaming. A little, like, you know how in Spooky's Jump Scare, whatever, there's like these little pop-out things that pop out and they go, doo-doo.
So,
and like they got jump scared legitimately by a tree stump.
Spooky's House of Jump Scares is a perfect litmus test for what kind of YouTuber you're watching. If they're already screaming at the fucking cardboard cutouts before anything happens to them, they are cowards. Because the game has a moment where it gets scary.
These two are a fluffer nutter sandwich is what they are.
These are the little stupid Pomeranians that go, yep, 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 yep. Then the door opens and go, and then hides.
Bow bow. Yes, they've also played Donkey Kong Country. They have more streams than anybody else, which makes sense because there's 2 of them. But also they have a daily, or it's a Monday, Wednesday, Friday Fuwamoco morning stream that they do. They also played Little Witch No Better, which is a cute, weirdly Souls-like game. But yes, they're currently, as we're making this podcast, playing Overcooked 2 with Bijou. I'm sure that's insanity and very fun. Just in general, they continue to have a lot of over-the-top energy and be very cute in general.
Mm-hmm.
But I really like them. So, what have you guys got any cool clips from them or anything?
I've seen Typing of the Dead and some of the Fuwamoco morning stuff, and some of Spooky's jump scare manner.
Makes sense.
I just love all the clips people are taking of them where it's been out for not even 2 weeks, and there's all kinds of clips, like several minute-long clips of like in sync video, like parts where they say or react in the exact same way.
These two do share a brain cell, that's for sure. I will say that like them Mokuko saying motherfucker during the House of the Dead stream made me laugh so hard that I clipped it personally and sent it to these two. So, because I was like, I know you guys don't care that much about the doggos, but like seriously, this like killed me.
No, my favorite was it wasn't even like related to like the word that they were typing and Typing of the Dead, and they just both like turn their head in the same exact direction and just both go, oh, violence. In
so
sync with each other.
Those two being in sync is always amazing. Like they have obviously spent a lot of time together, being that they're twins.
This is, as far as VTuber gimmicks go, this is a hard one to replicate on the level they're at.
Yeah, I don't know that it's possible, frankly. It's pretty amazing.
It would have to be another set of twins, I guess.
Well,
much.
Carlos, we're out.
Oh no.
Carlos, I don't mean to alarm you, but I don't think we're related.
Oh,
You
darn.
guys can't be cute anime doggos together. I'm sorry.
Which is a shame because goals.
I mean, goals, yeah. All right, coming up for them, they have another Fuwamoco morning or two this week, and then they're also going to be playing River City Girls, which is a great game. They're going to try and... I don't know how to pronounce this game. Is it Pogs?
I always go Fogs.
Fogs. They're a revenge stream, because this is the stream they had to end early last time because it crashed on them like 5 times. And they eventually just like did a 10-minute Zetsu and then called it. Then they're doing the EDF collab stream. Then, of course, the HoloTalk stream. And they're going to, after that, what is this icon here? What is this?
Fuwamoco Rockin' Roar Party.
There we go. They got their rock and raw party.
Rar XT.
Nuzzles.
Instincts. It's taking over.
Yes, that is going to be their Saturday night. I believe it's probably going to be a lot of karaoke and partying, so that should be fun. And then on Sunday, Sakura Wars 5, So Long, My Love, which I'm probably going to tune into because I, for some reason, like Sakura Wars games. Cam is viciously Googling what a Sakura Wars game is. It's a mech/dating sim. It is a game where you pilot a mech and you fight with it, and then when you're not piloting the mech and fighting, it's a dating sim. That's the entirety of the game.
Oh, so just like the Fire Emblem game then.
Oh, so
Kind
just
of,
like
yeah.
13 Sentinels.
There you go. Like, we're getting there. We're
Fire Emblem but mechs. Please don't do that. Please don't do that. Intelligent systems. Please don't fucking do that.
coming next year.
Damn it!
All right, let's do a top down real quick of all their monetization streams. You can now super chat Advent.
That's right. Open up your wallets, losers.
Time to simp harder than you've simped before.
You can now super chat them, but you can't be a member yet.
Not yet.
They have nothing to offer you.
Coming soon. Bijou has an emote. She just can't give it to you until
Steal her
this
emote,
happens.
rip it from the stream, and post it on your own media.
Don't do that. That's mean.
Then super chat her for compensation.
Fair.
But still don't do that.
All right, so they relayed from one stream to the other.
Yep.
Along the list was Narissa's karaoke. Bijou drew her first emote.
Mm-hmm.
Shiori ruined childhoods.
Talked about like popular like creepypasta theories, I'm
And
assuming.
Fuwamoco was just like, we're just going to chat. And then they proceeded to just chat. They Zetsu'd.
Hello, we're dogs. I want the stream to start so bad. Like all this like candy's like, hey guys. Just do it for April Fools. That you girls would win my respect forever.
This was such a hilarious relay because it went from Shiori, where she's like, all right, guys, so Peter Pan. So I actually read the books.
Oh, no, get out of here.
And she's like, did you know in the books, Peter Pan was actually just a straight up kidnapper, and the children disappeared for actual months on end. They did not just magically go away for fun and then reappear. And she did this for a whole half hour. She started talking like 10 seconds after her stream began, and the 30 minutes were up, and she just stopped talking and ended the stream.
I love that energy of like camera fades in, picks up. We don't have a lot of time. All right, I need to fuck this up for you. What if all the characters in Edda and Eddie are in purgatory?
And then it goes to Fuwamoco, and they're just like, "Hey guys, we're just gonna hang out and chat and be cute for a while."
This is gonna be such a good generation. The contrast is so good.
It's just great because it fades out on Shiori being like, everything you loved as a child is wrong and you're going to die someday. And then it fades in on the dogs. Hello.
You are doing your best. You're adorable and you smell good and bacon.
Everything you love is wrong.
Everything you love is right.
So good. Just one extreme to the other. Immediately. Whiplash occurs. But yes, overall a really successful relay. Bijou has already like attempted to crawl into a hole multiple times because she's like, thank you for the super chats. I don't know what to say or do. I feel really weird right now.
Hello, Stone. Here's $20,000.
That's pretty much what's been happening.
Well, I'm pretty sure that all three of them got somewhere between like $15,000 and $30,000 a person for their opening.
Yep, I can believe that. Just welcome to the group, everybody. Here's all our money. Wham!
Speak to me.
Now say my name. It's like my favorite live streamer meme is Walter White giving someone $1 and going, now say my name. All right.
Thanks for the super chat, Heisenberg.
Heisenberg. You're a good doggo. You're a good wuffian. I think Heisenberg would be a wuffian.
They're called VTubers, Hank. Jesse, you don't understand.
Walter, we got to talk about your finances. Where's all this money going?
Much like me, Sora had a dream.
Oh my god.
I could do this bit all day, so I'm stopping myself.
That's a good idea.
I'm strong. I'm
Frankly.
brave.
Kiara. Okay, are we moving on from Advent? We're good?
Yep. All good. All good.
Everything's settled,
I'm
we're
very pleased with
happy?
Advent. Yep. Thank you.
Okay. Kiara has secured the first collab with Advent.
Damn it!
We've talked about this 18 times already. It's just still a headline, so I wanted to throw it in there. But yes, Kiara gets the Holotalk on Friday with all the gals. Look forward to it. Check it out. It's good. Subscribe to Kiara. Subscribe to Kiara.
Bingo.
It was on your cards, or at least it should have been. Gura is back in full swing, and her streams are going crazy. She has streamed Holo Cure twice now. Once for 6 hours and once for 7 hours.
It happens every time. Oh, wow. A fan game about us. Ever people been playing. Looks cute. 7 hours later. This is such a good...
Listen,
Where am I?
everybody knows how good this fucking game is.
I gave it to a friend who doesn't watch VTubers, and he played it for 12 hours when he went home. It's just a drug. It's just
So
serotonin.
I've had this game installed for literally months.
Don't boot it.
And I haven't started it because I have to do other things like edit this podcast sometimes.
Be afraid.
This is the game whenever I don't want to commit to doing anything, when I just need like something to kill time while
Yes.
something else is happening.
This is a cheer up game, or I have like a 12-hour analysis video to watch game.
We need to burn the time. The other things Gura has been playing: Contraband Police, Night Security. Any of this been something you've been watching, Carlos, our local Gura expert?
I've only watched the Holocure stuff. To be honest, that I actually finally had to start using one of those like live tracker websites.
Yeah, we've reached up.
Because there's like 10 people live at any point during the day now, and I can't keep up with it anymore.
Yeah. The new girls are not missing any chance they can to stream. They are streaming basically daily at this point, which is actually great to see. This is, frankly, a crucial point for them in their careers. Mm-hmm. And it was a question posed by someone I was reading online a while ago, which was, how important is the debut to VTubers anyways? Mm-hmm. And I feel that it's one of the most crucial times as a VTuber. It's where you get your base in the door. It's where you get your first numbers. It's where you understand where you're at and where you're going, what your trajectory ahead of you looks like. And they've got to be working their butts off right now, because if they're not, then it sets a really bad precedent, first of all, for their work motivation. But more than that, if they don't get the numbers now, it's really hard to make those up later.
This is your chance to capture like hundreds of thousands of people's attention. And if you don't do that, you just don't keep going.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Because the thing is, you get your fans now, so when you need to take a break later, they will wait for you.
You need to get that core right now.
Yeah. This is something that, unfortunately, it was a very big challenge for some people in the past. And we've seen it before. If you have trouble out of the gate, then it's going to be very difficult to catch up later. Some folks we've seen rally and come back with their numbers. Kiara is the one that always comes to mind because she had a very rough start, but she recovered like fantastically over time. Of course, with Sana, she had a rough time out the gate and never really caught on the way that everybody hoped that she would have. So it seems to be incredibly crucial that, especially after your first 2 weeks to a month after debut, are very, very important when you're a VTuber, it feels like. At least that's my opinion.
Mm-hmm. No, I think you're spot on. You really got to make it clear what your streams are going to be and what vibe people can expect. It's really important that you do it a lot, too.
Yeah.
Like, you need to capture all your vibes and get people on board and hook them.
Yeah. You got to give people a reason to get in the door, but
You need
to stay there, I guess.
You need to hook them so they stick around when you finally become the person you're going to be for the rest of your streams.
Yeah. Because, again, everybody says this about VTubers, and it's always true. They have a character, they have lore, and then 2 weeks later, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But for those 2 weeks, you have to play with it. Yeah, it gives you something that you can fall back on whenever you have a lull, because you can be like, rock people, this thing, you know.
I like rocks.
Yeah, exactly. So you run out of stuff to say, you can always fall back on your lore. And that's, again, as they get further into streaming itself and they don't have to rely on their lore, they don't have to rely on the character that's been constructed for them, they rely on the character they're creating at this point. That's when they become like really, really interesting to me personally. But that's because they're not relying on what is essentially a crush from the start, you know.
Yeah, who'd get a crush?
People that need help.
Yeah, help.
That's why it's there, though. Like, here's the thing. If somebody says that you're relying on a crutch, that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it just means your leg's broken.
Yeah, like it's there to serve a purpose. It's to help you heal.
Yes.
It's to get you to the point where you should be. And that's, to me, whenever I say that lore and things like this are a crutch, it's because it's there to help you get to where you're going to be, you know. You're still working on developing your skills and who you are as a streamer and everything. So it gets you to that point.
Yeah, so bringing this back then.
I don't want to go back. All right, let's go back.
I was just saying because Gura had taken so much time off, just like we mentioned.
Yeah.
She had such a huge fan base build up that she barely did anything in front of her audience live on her channel that we know of. She was hardly doing anything for various reasons for months.
Yeah.
And now that she's back streaming like in full swing again like she used to, and now her fan base is still there because she had it built up before.
Exactly. She had a larger landing pad than most VTubers when it comes to this sort of thing.
Yeah.
Because she's over 4 million subs still.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, first of all, it's just great to see her back. It's great to have Goobs again. Whenever I see that she's live, I'm just like, oh, this is going to be good no matter what it is, you know.
Yeah.
It's always something you can hop in and into and laugh with the shork. So
Looks like currently her stream is she's being quizzed on Japanese.
Ah, good.
She's
This
really
will go well.
She's very good at it. Near
Wow, that
near native.
Did you notice that those are actually like her hands in that animation around the outside edge of the screen? That is like, she put some money into that stream, obviously. That's impressive on a technical level. Sorry, distracted by the happenings.
Forgive us. We'll try not to report on the news in the future.
Yes. Anyway, it's just good to have Goobs back. I'm just happy.
Yeah, me too.
Calli did a karaoke that led to a new music video.
Yes, indeed.
Carlos, I believe you were very excited about this music video, right?
Yeah, it was really good.
Was this the weird one with all the bandages and stuff, like the rap? Or am I like a week behind now?
Well, she is releasing like a new song every week or two, so.
Yeah, leading up to her new release. Let me just reconfirm the video.
This
Go ahead,
one,
Carlos.
this one was for a surprise collab.
Oh, this is the one with the big collab.
The big collab, which I didn't even know this was coming at all. I caught like the end of her karaoke stream where I didn't even know like there was a reveal or anything happening. I just actually I specifically remember what was happening that night because I was watching some streams with another friend, and these streams kept being ending and being redirected into other people's streams.
Oh, yeah, rating on YouTube is a thing now?
Yeah.
So it's constant.
So we ended up being raided all the way down to Calli's karaoke stream towards the end of it, which then she raided everybody into her music video after. But
That's how all these relays have been going too.
yeah,
Just everybody gets raided into the next thing over and over again.
but she was doing some good music. I went back and watched more of it later, like afterwards. She did a good mix of anime songs and just mostly anime songs, but like VTuber songs too. She sung Stellar.
Of course, a fantastic choice.
Mumei also has done a cover of that.
Yeah, I forgot to mention this during the discussion at the very beginning of the podcast. Mumei, for her birthday, did a cover of Stellar. It's really good. You should check it.
Which is, they really put a lot of effort into this because, I mean, Suisei, it's her song. She's obviously still the best at it, but they did a good job with it.
100%.
But yeah, she sung God Knows as well.
A classic of a classic right there.
Which reminded me that Shiori also did a cover of it officially on her channel.
Yeah, which is it again. It's a very good cover.
It sounds almost identical to the original, honestly.
100%.
But yeah, this karaoke then led into her new music video with the secret collab, which turned out to be, I have no idea how to pronounce their name.
Guessing real?
So Real. Which I've listened to their music a lot before.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
Good enough.
But yeah, I remember I saw the collab camera and I went, who? Typed into Google. Oh, Lervatory.
Tons of songs.
I've listened to them on Spotify a lot. They have really good music.
One song. That's all I got. And I like. And it's on my playlist. And it gets played whenever the playlist must be played.
There you go.
Well, it's just this band has a similar music style as Calli. So it's a really good match for them.
Yeah. I've only listened to the new song once, but it's really good.
Music video goes hard. It's more than one PNG, fellas.
It's off the charts. There's a mixture of live action and animation. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, like it's ambitious to say the least.
Yeah. Tons of stuff going on. There's one like half-second clip of Calli sitting on a couch watching a TV screen, and then Calli put a green screen version of that onto Twitter, and boy, there were some memes. I made my own meme. It's available on our Twitter.
Nick's playing the game.
I'm in the meme game now. I had a meme renaissance for like 3 days. I had a meme that hit really, really good. Anyways,
There's so much serotonin in my
this isn't
blood.
about me. This is about Calli. Calli.
Next up on the docket, Nick got a lot of likes on Twitter.
Crazy. But yeah, if you haven't checked out Calli's new song, it fucking bangs.
Do it!
It's really good
Really
stuff.
good, really good.
It's definitely one of my favorite of hers right now.
Yes.
Crony covered "Be My Guest," and at first I was like, "That movie about the guy, about that furry dude that
No.
like Stockholm syndrome's that lady."
It's another song on the playlist. This one's fun. It has Snappy Snap.
Yes, this is not Beauty and the Beast's "Be My Guest," by the way. This is by Azari originally, and it's another one of them weeb songs.
Vocaloid. Oh, gosh.
But this song is a banger.
Yeah, I love this song.
And Crony's version fucking rules.
Just be glad we're in the era of this artist where the songs have titles.
yes.
His first 4 videos are no title.
Oh,
Go
I
ahead.
love that.
Guess the song name, loser.
Have fun.
Well, this song matched really well with Crony's mature
It's a god-tier
singing
choice.
voice.
I listen to it really good.
Banger song, banger cover. Not much else to say, I don't think, frankly. It's just good stuff.
Good music. It's really difficult to talk about music in length.
Yeah.
The production was really good. I could tell they used an equalizer.
Yeah. Check out Anthony Fantano.
Yeah.
The Needle Drop covering Crony soon.
Calliope Mori's new album is just a little disappointing. God.
Anthony Fantano here.
My favorite VTuber. And Altair did a cover of Everything Goes On.
Yes, Regis Altair has, from Hollow Stars, we're getting closer to not talking about HoloLive, has done a cover of Everything Goes On, originally by Porter Robinson and Riot Games.
I have heard of Porter Robinson before.
Porter Robinson is a very good electronic music producer.
That'd be why.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Very famous. He had a song like 7 years ago that had an anime music video that was incredibly popular.
He was the one that did Shelter, wasn't it?
Yes, Shelter is the name of the song.
Shelter was so good.
Yes. That music video took off and did just silly numbers, frankly. And that is the reason why a lot of people know who Porter Robinson is. Let me look it up real quick. I'll give you a number. 76 million views on that. It is 6 years old. I was pretty close. But yes, that is very much a big moment for anime in general, it feels like, because a lot of people were just like, this shit bangs, just based on that music video.
Mm-hmm.
So, really big thing. So yes, this cover of Everything Goes On, how is it?
It was really good.
Fantastic.
Like, I liked it a lot.
Altair has a pretty voice.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to listen to this yet, but
He's a very pretty man.
he is a very pretty man. He's a very pretty bottom.
No comment.
That's okay. I don't know why you would comment anything on that. All right. There's a new Hologra out in the wild again, as
what that
every
means.
week.
Time to watch it.
Time for Cam to watch it live on podcast.
I'm not going to lie. This week I didn't watch it on purpose.
It's fine.
I saw it came out and I just didn't click on it.
This one features the entirety of HoloID. That's right. Yofi, Ollie, Moona, Risu, Anya, Kobo, Rene, Zeta, and Kaela all in one single video. It begins with three of them fighting over a sushi restaurant, trying to determine who's the boss, and then they all make different sushis.
Oh,
Risu's sushi has nuts. Anya's has little knives, and Ollie's has fingers.
Her fingers, most likely.
And of course, Risu says yubi yubi because she loves karane and eats one of the finger sushi, and then gets very sick.
ID 3D's trapped inside a digital billboard.
Yes.
Get us out.
And then they start taking over Japan's screens. It ends with spoiler, Cameron. It ends with Achan showing up and trying the sushi as well. It's a really silly one. It's just great to see all of HoloID in one place. Again, it's kind of strange that HoloID 3 has now had a hologra debut, but there's still 2D in it. But it's really funny that they managed to figure out how to incorporate them. I really like it a lot.
Oh, she eats all these fingers and becomes a zombie.
Yes, she becomes Zambi. And Rene turns into a cooked burb at one point.
My God.
Yeah, it gets really strange in the middle. And then Officer Achan shows up.
We're in the... Oh my God, this is a woman. Sushi.
Yep. It's pretty good overall. I liked it.
I think my favorite line from that was when Achan shows up and everyone's just like, a real Japanese woman.
I've always wanted to meet one of these.
It makes sense. I mean, they're only Indonesian women. So.
What are your secrets?
All right, this concludes our coverage of HoloLive. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, we are now in the not HoloLive section. U/MeanForce1 has done it again. He's made a 45-foot tall cutout of Ironmouse.
Why do you do this, Mean Force?
Well, last week he made a Narissa cutout, so...
Yeah.
But that was only 20 feet tall, I believe.
I think this might be the biggest one he's ever done. Maybe.
He does like to push his limits occasionally, doesn't he?
It's absolutely massive.
I love this truly insane man. He just always comes up with something new and interesting to print.
Giant mouse is one of the comments.
You think we can just get like the forehead?
This is the best fucking comment. Grease must be really good. The musical.
God damn it.
Thank you, Single Cheese. That's his username. That's the funniest fucking comment I've read in a while.
Good lord. I just want to get like the forehead from this and put it as our podcast set. Just like her eyes or something, you know, behind us, judging
Just
constantly.
a singular eye.
Yeah, just one eye behind us.
Just stealing one more comment from the Reddit because this Reddit thread is God tier. From Infinite Lunacy. Who's small now, Connor?
That's so fantastic.
God, Mean Force Freds are always the best. Everyone has a good sense of humor about it.
Oh god, yeah.
And people are really supportive of him. I fucking love Mean Force.
Oh god, yeah. No, just because he's insane doesn't mean I don't love him.
He's just literally living the weirdest dream humanly possible.
100%.
He has infinite funds and goes, I must print anime girls. Not ones I know about, ones I like.
That's it. That's all he needs. This, I don't know if it was specifically tied into Ironmouse's 6-year anniversary.
I don't think it was.
I don't think he knows these things happen.
It's very good timing, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Because it is, in fact, Ironmouse's 6-year anniversary. Ironmouse being one of the biggest VTubers in the world, certainly on Twitch. She has a new model, new merch, and a new animation starring her and Booby, who is a VTuber.
Oh. Yes. I thought it was a lot of things.
It is a music video. They did a song together. I have not heard it, but it is a music video, right?
It's
Very high effort.
It's primarily an animation that's also partially a music video.
Oh, I got it.
But it's primarily just an animation.
Well, it's very high quality, as we said. Boy, nice boobs, Ironmouse. Over the top and fantastic, and just really, wow, that's really good, actually.
I highly recommend.
Gotta watch that shit.
I highly recommend both of you actually watch that.
Thank you, Carlos, for showing me something that isn't HoloLive.
It's amazing. I didn't know other things existed. Her new model is like an Ojo-sama. She's got big, giant, curly twin tails.
Good.
It's very cute. I like it a lot. And as for her new merch, that's a good question. We should probably look that up sometime.
Yeah, I found it was hilarious though, because Mouse doesn't really she doesn't. It's not that she doesn't care. She has so many different models that whenever I looked up or was watching her the stream of this, and she revealed her new model, and she's like, "Oh, all right, guys." And she just dropped her feed in, and then 10 seconds later, it's just dropped the whole model down. All right, we're streaming now.
There you go. I love it. I love Mouse for that kind of shit. Also, one of the things that Mouse has on her merch page right now, which she has a ton of stuff on it right now. She's got long sleeve shirts. She's got a desk mat. She's got T-shirts. She's got an acrylic standee and
desk mat.
Just a print. Acrylic keychains. Wow, she got a lot of cool stuff. And I'm very excited for this very suddenly because I didn't realize Paper Larva was the one that did this for her. Paper Larva is one of my favorite creators right now.
Oh, Jesus.
They do fantastic artwork. I have one of their prints on my desk upstairs right now that I'm waiting to get a frame for. And also, I was just looking at Paper Larva shirts 2 days ago. And I just really love Paper Larva. They have really, really cool design work. Just in general. So I'm suddenly excited and I might get a new desk mat soon. We'll see. But just in general, that's really cool to find out about.
Good job, Carlos. Just keep subtly showing Nick desk mats. Eventually, we'll get him a new one.
Listen, my beautiful Belfast from Azure Lane desk mat is wonderful.
Carlos, how do you hear me? I was whispering.
You're just jealous. That's all you are.
I am.
You don't understand our love.
I want to be your desk mat.
That all makes sense now.
Ah, yes, this is the only logical explanation.
You harlot.
One of these
strumpet.
One of these days, I'm going to use the Genshin desk mat I bought 3 years ago.
Just have to move out of your house first.
Carlos lives here now. This is his set. He built it.
Fair enough. Whatever. All right, Carlos. Tell us about the P-tuber.
So Yuko Yurei.
Yeah, Yuko Yurei.
Bow wow.
Bow pow.
That's a short.
Tell us about her, Carlos. Tell us about the one that peed.
Just do it.
I'm trying to bring non-P content from her.
Okay, clear. Men in Black eye flash.
I'll never forget the things I saw.
I never will either. It's okay. It's still on my desktop at home downloaded.
So tell me about her.
So I've only been watching her, recently.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't really know anything about her before.
Yeah, I don't know anything about her.
Yeah.
But I noticed a lot of the streams she likes to do are these weird like role play streams.
Okay.
And because one she did like some weird court case type thing where she voiced all of the characters.
I mean,
and she was the judge.
I do that in my room alone, so this is fine. I think this is actually weirdly endearing.
But she does a lot of. She likes to do some weird streams, as we're all aware of.
Yeah.
But
Are we?
another one that she also recently did. She did like a dating like role play stream, which was interesting. I didn't watch the whole thing.
I need to get to know them first. That's not the stream you start with. It took me like a year with Bae before it's like, okay, I can sit through like 10 minutes of this. Yeah, it's really good. I gotta go.
She's just a very goofy person, like, in general. I don't know. She's just goofy, and I really like her. But part of the reason why I especially wanted to focus on her right now is she's actually on break right now.
Oh.
She said she didn't say what happened, just that she had something personal going on in her life and she had to take a break.
So it's not like any health concerns or anything, just
Not
like something personal.
Just something personal. She's taking like 3 weeks off, which she's in the middle of it right now.
I think that's pretty reasonable.
Well, I hope it's nothing too serious, and I hope it's
Honestly,
nothing too
yeah.
bad. Yeah, legitimately, I hope that's the case.
She's going to be doing some occasional chatting streams just to let people know, she's still alive, still around. Actually, I think it's tomorrow or the day after. She's doing a chatting stream. She says she's going to just be doing it from her phone, from wherever she is.
Oh, she's going to be doing like a Twitter space or something, basically.
Something similar.
Essentially
yeah.
something like that, yeah.
But she says she's actually going to bring both her parents onto it, too.
Good. If she voices the parents, I'm leaving. I'm proud of you, daughter. You're doing a great job at being one of those VTubers. I'm your mom, and I support you.
Why is the mom Mickey Mouse?
I'm a goofy.
Okay, so Yuko Yurei continues to be interesting, and we hope whatever's going on isn't too serious, like we said.
Yeah.
Legitimately.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, I've been watching a little bit more of her content. She's just a goofy person to watch, so I look forward to seeing more of what she puts out.
Good. Well,
That's a good way to phrase it.
who's Momo? Because
So-
last I heard, Momo was the little monkey thing from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
I knew that he'd get into VTubing.
She is another member of Idol Corp.
Okay.
Along with, she's one of the new members of Idol Corp.
Oh, welcome aboard. Let me get a look at her.
Why is the first thing that came up titled "Where's that tentacle going, Momo"?
4 days ago. That's within range of news.
Tell me about what happened with Momo.
Please do.
Just going more in line with like the role play stuff, continuing on to that. She's apparently been really getting into ASMR. So for those of you that like that out there, especially if you want some more on the intimate side.
Oh my. Love base.
Is it the video titled "I Love You"?
That is one of them. She has like 3 or 4 of them out.
Cameron clicks the like button.
No, I
closes the
didn't.
stream.
No, I didn't.
I'll be coming back to this later.
Guys,
he says.
no. I'm doing it for the podcast. Leave me alone.
All right, who's Connie?
She's the clown.
Oh, also a
Idol
member of Idol Corp. Okay.
Yeah, they're all.
We're getting a rundown today.
I put them all together.
All right, go ahead.
Doom?
Tell us about how
Gotta
Connie
go.
played Doom 93.
Doom 93.
Is that like Hong Kong 97?
No, it's not.
I feel like it might be a little different. Oh, Connie Confetti.
Her design is
Yeah.
good. I take back my snarky comment. I'm sorry.
Oh, I
Connie.
love her giant choo-choo pom-pom hair.
Yeah.
And she's got like the sharp demon teeth too.
I like it.
Put sharp teeth on anything. I'll wake up.
She played Slayer's X.
Yo!
100% worth it.
I'm very cheap. I'm very easy. She should talk with Zane because Zane will reply.
100%.
But yeah, she's been playing like the more darker, more violent type games and some older ones too. So I've been trying to keep track of that a little bit. she's a bit of a weirdo.
She's
So
based on a clown. Yeah, I could have told you.
what?
No offense, Polka, but
She she also did an ASMR like somewhat recently. And you know what hers was?
blenders.
I broke into your room in the middle of the night.
Don't wake up. I'm stealing your Nintendo Switch. You have a Switch OLED and I need the brighter screen.
I'm now going to harvest your kidney.
You only need one to live.
When you wake up, call 911.
You're gonna want to put that on ice.
Rattles glass of ice. Why are we speculating? We could just watch it.
I mean, we could, but I don't think. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck, we'll do that later.
Yeah.
We'll do a reaction.
The
stream.
moment. Live clown reaction.
Good lord.
But yeah, when she was playing her Doom stream, by the way, she had an AI voice of her own voice to read the super chats for her.
I guess that's technically ethical. She made it herself from her own samples.
It's actually kind of brilliant.
It's pretty smart.
This is like the right use of AI, I feel like.
But good God, do you need to be unhinged to let like those two elements touch? I can tell you what I never want to do. I never want to stream and have a robot me ready to go, and someone pays $90 and my robot voice goes, "I love Bingus." It's like, no, I don't. Stop saying that. And then like $90 more. I love Bingus. I don't. Please stop paying it to say that. I love Bingus. Please stop.
There was another VTuber that did this recently. It was Fillion. Fillion did this recently, where she had an AI voice of her own voice, and people were making like the first thing that happened was somebody was just like they made it say like shit, and she's like, "I don't swear. Don't make it swear. I don't ever swear." She's like, "Don't make me take this away already. I just finished it."
It's like borderline BDSM. It's like a loss of control.
I mean, like bullying Fillion is a time-honored tradition.
It's kind of
first all.
Kafka-esque.
But using her own voice to bully her is like a whole new level of hilarity. And that's exactly what the stream immediately turned into. Was just her saying, you know, just like things that she like. She loves things that she doesn't like.
Man.
She's like, she like the entire time it was like, I hate fruit snacks. Like,
It's like my friend at work keeps going, "I love lasagna."
yeah, there you go.
Just playing a video game and out of nowhere you hear your own voice go, "Cock and ball teat torture. CBT from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Part 1, ball crusher."
there
No,
you-
no, no, no. How much money did you fucking pay?
$400. All right, you get 30 seconds.
Genital spanking.
Oh God, make it stop.
Elongating of the scrotum.
Ah. All right. Back to the news. Idol Corp has announced auditions for their Spanish branch and for EN Generation 3 of Idol EN. They've also announced they're hiring managers for both EN3 and their future Spanish branch. Brush up on your Spanish speaking right now.
See.
They've already begun. I know that members of Idol EN have actually already started doing streams of Duolingo in Spanish.
Nick Tabla.
Okay.
¿Te habla español?
Sí, un poco. ¿Y tú?
No más.
Ah, sí.
No habla español.
Ah, sí.
Mi amo es Cameron.
Hablo un poco.
Sí.
Me gusto los chichis grandes. That means I like big boobs.
No muy inteligente.
Sí.
Sí, 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 sí.
Te toca a ti. It's your turn. That's all I got.
Andale. Andale.
Nope.
No.
Well, the interesting thing about this, though,
Thank you.
God, I love
God, you're
Carlos.
such a good
I love
person to
Carlos
have
so
here.
much.
so when they announced they were going to be having a Spanish branch, so you guys remember the company that was literally doxing their own members,
Yeah.
I do,
I
yes.
do. That was my first thought.
and that
Wachter
and
was
that,
their name.
and that they had Spanish members before,
Yes.
and people were like, I wonder if some of them might just be moving over to this.
Curious.
I don't doubt it.
Yeah, I bet.
It's entirely possible.
100%.
This is like this is like beyond theory. This is just possibility.
I fully expect that to be the case, actually. That's a great way to just snag talent, first of all.
Yeah.
Grow the brand, you know.
But yeah, Idol Corp is doing some hardcore advertising right now, trying to get people in for this. Because they've been actually pretty successful in growing as a company. So
We keep talking about them.
Yeah, basically.
They're doing right.
All right, are we ready to move on to Phase Connect?
Sure.
Let's talk about Phase Connect and Pippa Pipkin, who we've talked about at length at times.
Honorary member of the bingo card.
Yes. Pippa has... we've got standees on our desk.
Oh, hi, Pippa.
Yes. Pippa has done her 250,000 subscriber celebration. She ate a tarantula. Did she eat the entire tarantula? I don't think so, but I watched her crunch on a leg that she dipped in honey mustard,
Good. Very good.
which was great.
So she had one of those like dried out ones.
Yes,
That-
it's a zebra tarantula probably.
Yeah, which was highly entertaining because she had like a little Watame figure on the side, and then she got out Watame's like merch bowl and put the tarantula in this thing. And she had opened it up. She had like 4 different flavors of like McDonald's sauces.
Yes. Yes, she did.
And she started picking up like one leg at a time and like dipping it in sauce. She did not want to do this.
No, she was freaking out really hard. She spent like 4 minutes talking back and forth about doing it before she actually ate the leg for the first time.
I wonder why it upset her.
That's crazy,
What could
don't you
possibly be
think?
upsetting her?
But yes, this was all a hand cam. She was wearing apparently a Gura cosplay she bought from Wish.com. Which is hardly shocking, I guess. God, I love Pippa. She's just a fucking nerd like everybody else. I also like that she spent the first hour of her 2-hour-long stream of eating a tarantula just like drawing on menus and stuff.
With crayons.
With crayons.
Crayons.
She had like, I guess the community made some like restaurant kids placemats for her.
That's
With like
really
little
funny.
puzzles and stuff.
That's really funny.
They were
Puzzles
all-
she can solve.
They were all themed after her, like pictures of her. Like one of them, it was like one of the little kids' mazes, except it was in the shape of her foot
Oh, my God.
because she showed her feet on stream before.
Yeah. There was a word search that included the word Pello, spelled Pellow, because that's how she says it. Like, it was dumb. It was fun, though.
The whole stream was just the chat making fun of her as she like really did not want to do this. She spent the last like 15 minutes of her stream literally just gagging after trying to eat the tarantula.
Yeah. So, yeah, I watched her take the leg and dip it in honey mustard, and she's like, honey mustard's gross. And everyone was like, honey mustard, then. She dipped it in honey mustard, and she's like, this is the worst. And she sat there for like 5 minutes straight, just like being like, all right, I just have to do this. And then she's like, chat, look, there's hair on it. The leg is hairy. Come on. You know, like going back and forth and back and forth. And eventually she started crunching on the leg, which sounded great. And then she spit it back out because she was like, it fell apart in my mouth. Like, the entire thing is a treat. Just watch it. It's so good.
This is like the pinnacle of everything that she stands for is this stream. Because like the beginning of this stream and she's like getting her crayons out and talking about like her past and everything. And then there's just like ants crawling on her table. And she's like, oh, don't worry about them. Get out of here, ants. There's just ants crawling on her table the whole stream.
I mean, if you've ever been to the South, you know.
She needs to vacuum.
Yeah. I mean that too, honestly. She's done other hand can streams and you just see like 47 empty cans of pop and stuff that aren't empty. They're all like varying levels of half full.
Oh, my God.
And it's kind of her thing where every time she opens a new can, she puts it as close to the mic as possible to open it under the mic. So you just hear the can like pop.
250,000, huh?
It's amazing what you can achieve in life, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty great.
I like her. She's pretty fun.
She says so many stupid things she shouldn't be saying, including things that I'm going to leave out of this podcast
Yeah,
recording.
100%. Speaking of, we're going to talk about, she had another stream where she discussed Opera GX because she got banned by, or blocked by Opera GX. The Opera GX VTuber. There's reasons behind this. It gets very opinionated very quickly for why this was a thing that happened. And so basically she found out she got blocked. She had an emergency discussion stream about it, like the same day. There was a discussion on how trustworthy Opera is as an operating system, especially Opera GX. They got into some really weird discussions based on the fact that the reason there's a particular reason why a lot of VTubers were blocked by Opera GX's VTuber, and it has a lot to do with the style of their design.
Okay.
They are.
Yep.
Everyone that was banned is. All of their avatars are basically young looking.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. And so we're not going to get too far into the weeds on this right now.
Strangely enough, the extremely corporate VTuber is not encouraging such discussions.
Yes.
Like, we shouldn't be surprised that a brand is pruning the audience and the people who are allowed to communicate with it.
Yes.
We need to remember she could just as easily be selling, like, tacos or Walmart gift cards.
Let's just put it out there. Gura ain't going to be talking to Opera GX anytime soon. Like, young-looking VTuber avatars just basically all got blocked. And, again, that is their choice to make as a brand. So it is what it is.
Although a lot of the early part of this discussion where they were talking about it was in large part the whole reason why they're doing this in the first place is because whoever was running all of their media accounts got caught liking that type of thing on their corporate accounts, and the company is doing a clean sweep of everything to do with it.
So there you go. It adds up. It makes sense as to why they're doing it. We're not going to get too deep into the weeds on this. This is very much a difficult topic to address for 47 different reasons.
Wowie.
But we're just going to let... Dude, there's the information. We're doing a false ID. We're just bringing the information on this one.
Do with it as you will. I have been introduced to this information in the moment.
Yes.
There was one good thing that came out of this
like
stream
good
in the end
things.
for me, though, was it was just a completely random tangent. It lasted like 5 seconds, they pointed out. But at some point, look up the KFC Latin America Twitter account.
I've heard it's a little off the wall.
There's some good times to be had on there.
All right, let's talk about our other favorite member of FaZe Connect real quick, Uruka. Uruka has been doing some really cool stuff. We mentioned last week that she was going to stream Celeste, and believe it or not, she did. It was a fun stream. I watched it. I really enjoyed it because I really like Celeste. She died a lot, which is not surprising because it's Celeste, and that's how you do that.
Yeah.
You die until you don't.
And she said on stream, during this stream, that like she's not really that much of a gamer to begin with. She has a hard time even finding games that she really likes to go back to period. Mm-hmm. And at the end of the stream, and she's like, I don't actually want to stop. I have to, but I actually really like this game and I really want to keep playing.
It's because it's a great game.
Next thing you know, you're installing Linux.
Oh no.
You're now in the pipeline now.
I will say that this past week on Twitter has been a lot of her trying to find a new controller. She's like, so the Xbox controller is too big for my hands and it makes them hurt because I have tendonitis in my hands. And that was like, oh, that really sucks. That's unfortunate to hear. So she was looking for a smaller controller, but she can't do she wanted offset thumbsticks like the Xbox controller because that hurts her hands less. And then eventually she settled on getting a Switch Pro controller, I think, which she said helped some, but she thinks the real problem is she just grips the controller really hard, and that's upsetting her tendonitis. So she's just like, I don't know. And then people in the comments were like, oh, skill issue, of course.
Yeah, skill issue. Get good.
Yeah. Hold your controller more lightly.
I don't know if there's such a thing as like a padded controller.
Yeah. We're entering the point where the special consideration has to be considered for things like this, right? Mm-hmm. This is like an accessibility controller or something, perhaps. So, but again, I just thought that was a really interesting conversation she was having on Twitter, basically. So, she also played Mr. Krabs Overdoses on Ketamine.
Oh, thank God. I was afraid that game would go untouched.
That game,
a modern master.
a classic meme, brought back to the fore.
Pinnacle of voice acting.
Streamer bait.
She was also very much just like, people were asking, hey, how'd you find this game, Uruka? And she was just like, oh, Tenma played it. They were like, are you going to get in trouble for playing this? And she's like, nah, Tenma played it. That's how I found out about it. Like, sweet. Keep it classy, guys. It was fun to watch. It was dumb. It's one of those games where didn't Charlie, Moist Critical?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. He had like a world record or something. in this game.
Someone had this. Yeah, oh yeah. It's the greatest game of all time.
Cringe. This is so cringe. All right. Sorry, I slipped in. We'll get to Charlie eventually. All right. This has been a weird podcast. I'm not going to lie. I don't know what the fuck happened this week, but it's been fun.
The back end was really weird.
We hope you've had a good time hanging out with us while we talk about whatever the fuck happened this week.
It's because Pippa invaded my mind and murdered some brain cells.
I have disassociated.
There you go.
Let's...
All right. Real quick, though, we would like to thank you for hanging out and chatting with us. If you have comments, thoughts, ideas, complaints, whatever, drop them down below in the comments.
I
Let
have a
us know.
complaint. We have 2 5-star reviews, and none of them are funny. What the fuck? First of all, thank you for your 5-star reviews.
Very
Why aren't they funny? Write something. Write the letter A. I'll go on stream.
He'll do the Garth thing.
I'll go
So, yes, real quick, I would like to say thank you for our kind reviews.
Yes, thank you. That was really nice of you. It helps us a lot.
Yes, our I guess those are ratings because they don't have words attached. But if you do want to leave us some reviews, we'd love to read them on the podcast. Go ahead, pick on us. Just don't be too mean.
Or do. We don't care.
Here's
Yeah,
a
whatever
hint.
happens.
I'm overweight. Mention it. It will hurt.
Oof, ouch, the pain. So the other thing I would like to say is, if you're listening on podcast services, obviously drop us a good rating. If you're watching us on YouTube, let us know what's going on down below. And just in general, drop us a subscription if you think what we're doing is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's genuinely really flattering. We have any review, and both of them are 5 stars. Like, I get it. No complaint. You can't rate 4 stars because then the algorithm buries you. It's like it's perfect or it's gone.
That's exactly how it works.
So thank you for that. That is pure generosity on a strangely considerate level. You 2 people who did that are chads.
Yes. I would also like to say, just in general, these have been a very big last 2 weeks for us.
People are watching for sure. We're done with the Ollie jokes. There are more fans than Ollie.
Yes. I'm not done with the Ollie jokes. Ollie, thank you for bringing 4 of your friends in.
Thank you for 1 review, Ollie.
Yes. So I would like to say that it's been really great that we've got some people hanging out with us, and even just watching us, we're more than happy to have any support from
I
them.
have literally already hit my goal. Thank you.
Yes, it's always great to see. Carlos, how you feeling?
Feeling pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Carlos, all your hard work writing the outlines with no help have finally paid off.
This is the way of things.
It's always funny because he writes like the whole thing, and then the whole show, like, oh, I saw that. I saw some of that. Yeah, I saw some.
Yeah, I mean, the last couple weeks have been actually us being on top of our game because of so much has been going on. This past week has been rough.
Yeah.
Cam and I both went to see Queens of the Stone Age, and that took up weirdly like 2 days each for us, just because there was so much involved with it. So
Got home late, slept till 12, made my food, so I stopped being a fat ass. It's really good. It's really good food, actually. Like, wow. You do not have to be fat to eat well.
there you go.
Doesn't stop me.
So thank you, basically, again, from the bottom of our hearts. It's very appreciated.
bottom
Let's
of my
get to
Kokoro.
some birthdays and get out of here.
Please.
Kokoro means heart, translator note.
Thank you. So I'm already seeing some highlights. On August 10th, we have Akai Hayato, and we have False ID.
Yes. So you got Hachama and False ID.
Thank you, News Daddy.
Yes. It's great my brain stopped. Happy birthday.
I wonder why.
It's great to have somebody to refer to for things that we don't have time to.
Exactly. I'll say on August 11th, Delutaya. Happy birthday.
Happy birth.
That's, I won't get into the weeds, but it's a reincarnation that's, people really like that.
Understood. August 12th, I'd like to shout out Dizzy Dokuru.
Dizzy Dokuro, happy birthday.
I saw some of her stuff. She's really funny.
I would also like to point out Kanade Zuru, who I believe is a member of Hollow Stars. And then also Silvervale's in there. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Them's the big names that I saw.
Yeah.
If we got anybody else, if we missed your birthday, let us know. We'll celebrate it.
Please do.
Yes. And aside from that, I've been Nick.
I've been Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And we'll see you next week.
See you in the Shiori chat.
I'll be there.
I'll see you in the Bijou chat.
I'll be there too.
Pebbles unite.
Whoa.